Hello and welcome to Design Inc. In this tutorial, we will be continuing on from our previous Notion tutorial. So if you haven't watched that, check that out first. So we will continue building our dashboard and we're going to add in a content database. So without further ado, let's jump in. So here we are in the Interior Design Business homepage, which we completed last tutorial. These are headings as we went through with dividers, some widgets. We're going to build out these links here. These are our quick links. And then we created these call out blocks to keep our to-dos. Now we're going to build out these sections here. And the first thing we're going to do is create base, and we're going to create all the databases very similarly. So we're going to use the contacts databases. It's quite straightforward. So let's just jump in here. And I've created a database which is based on a name. The name, if you would like to sort it alphabetically, you probably would either enter in your name with the surname first, or you could create a first name and a last name category. So this here is a category, and this is the type of person we are going to in. And the reason we do that is so that we can include every person that we come across in our organization. So it could be whether it be a client, a supplier, a staff. You could have another category for this person. You could have another category for architects, other interior designers, whatever you wish. So all you have to do is, this is a multi-select category. So if you go in here, we can look at the properties, and we can see that I have said builds person, interior designer, supplier, staff, and client. So next category is just a text category. It's the name of an organization, the date, a phone number, email, website, notes, and obviously you can any information that you would like specifically. I've created this ordered category, and this is because I want with the suppliers. So if this is someone who's ordered, you could also have something that was active or inactive, however you wish. So it's a checkbox, and then I have to sort the person. So whether they come from a website or I've met them at a trade show, whatever, I can then create a property that will reflect any of these options. And the last one is the client's status. So again, we can create the status, whether it's active, inactive, client, the project's completed, however you wish to categorize your clients. So if you would like something particular for any of these groups of people, then you can just add it into this main table. So three different tables for clients, suppliers, and staff. We create one main table, and then we use filters. So if you look in the clients here, I've got a category of clients, and I've ticked the clients, so you can just add a filter, and you can add a filter here, and you can say, okay, I want to know whether it's the date created. So the latest one, we can say, okay, the one that was created within a date, or whatever you would like to categorize. So if you want to delete it, you can just delete the filter, and so on. So the interesting thing about this is that you can switch on and off the properties that you display. So if you only want to see, for example, the ordered category is not relevant, we don't want to see the website. Whatever you don't want to see, you turn off, and whatever you do want to see, you turn on. For the suppliers category, again, I can create a filter, and I could say whether we've ordered. So if you have a look at here, if I go ordered, and if I say it's unchecked, then if I change this to checked, then the entry doesn't show. So let me just show that it is unchecked, and then it appears. So we could just switch these on and off for everybody. And the last one is this staff. And I can then, if they are, so I want to go in and add a filter, and I want to make them a category which is staff. So I've ticked that on, and I want to see, however, I have found that I might add into a source. Let's say, say that this, and then I can put this person, Debbie, from an agency, and so on. So you don't have to make lots and lots of different filters. You could have or lots of different columns. You could have filters within the column to make it easy, and then just choose the one that's relevant. And then if you want to add a filter, if you wanted to say people who were this was an agency, you could just click that on, and there it appears. So as you can see, you could add something for a tradesperson. So let's say we go in, we add a new person here, and we're going to call it him John, let's say Key, and he's a tradesperson. So I can go in and I can choose that he's a tradesperson, he's a plumber. I can create the date. So I can add all this information. I can say I got him through a referral. Okay, so now what I can do is I can create a table here. I want to create a table, and I'm going to call him, so trades. Okay, and I'm going to wrap all the columns. And I can go and see what I would like. So obviously client status isn't relevant. The category we already know. We want his email, maybe some notes, or whether we use him or not, the organization. All of this is quite useful, so we will keep that. And now that we know we've set this, we go into our filter. We want to go into the category. It's a tradesperson, and he appears. So that's how I use contacts. What we are going to do in the next tutorial is create another database, then connect them to this contacts database. So see you in the next tutorial.